1. In which year was the League of Nations established? Answer: 1920. 2. Where was the headquarters of the League of Nations located? Answer: Geneva, Switzerland. 3. What was the main aim of the League of Nations? Answer: to prevent future wars. 4. Which of the following is a major achievement of the League of Nations? Answer: it laid the groundwork for the United Nations. 5. Why did the League of Nations dissolve? Answer: failure to prevent World War II. 6. In which year was the UN established? Answer: 1945. 7. Where is the UN headquarters located? Answer: New York, USA. 8. What is the primary aim of the UN? Answer: maintain international peace and security. 9. UNGA comprises. Answer: all member states with equal representation. 10. How many official languages are there in the UN? Answer: 6. Arabic, Chinese, English, French, Russian, Spanish. 11. How many permanent members are there in the UNSC? Answer: 5. 12. Which power is unique to permanent members of the UNSC? Answer: the right to veto substantive resolutions. 13. Which body authorizes military action under the UN? Answer: UNSC, UN Security Council. 14. In which year was UNESCO established? Answer: 1945. 15. Where is UNESCO headquartered? Answer: Paris, France. 16. UNESCO aims to Answer: promote education, science, and culture. 17. Which of the following is considered a major achievement of UNESCO? Answer: World Heritage Sites and Literacy Programs. 18. UNICEF was established in which year? Answer: 1946. 19. Where is UNICEF headquarters located? Answer: New York, USA. 20. What is the primary aim of UNICEF? Answer: to support children's welfare. 21. UNICEF was originally created to provide relief after which major global event? Answer: World War II. 22. What does the acronym UNICEF stand for? Answer: United Nations International Children's Emergency Fund. 23. Where is the WHO headquartered? Answer: Geneva, Switzerland. 24. The main aim of WHO is? Answer: promote global health. 25. Which disease was declared eradicated by WHO? Answer: smallpox. 26. WHO's constitution came into force on? Answer: the 7th of April 1948. 27. World Health Day is celebrated every year on? Answer: the 7th of April. 28. In which year was the World Bank founded? Answer: 1944. 29. Where is the World Bank headquartered? Answer: Washington, D.C., USA. 30. The World Bank was founded at? Answer: Bretton Woods Conference. 31. The main aim of the World Bank is. Answer: Provide financial aid for development. 32. Which of the following is not a publication of the World Bank? Answer: Human Development Report. 33. How many institutions together form the World Bank Group? Answer: 5. 34. In which year was the International Monetary Fund IMF established? Answer: 1944. 35. Where is the headquarters of the IMF located? Answer: Washington, D.C., USA. 36. What is the primary aim of the IMF? Answer: Ensure financial stability and monetary cooperation. 37. The concept of special drawing rights, SDRs, was introduced by the IMF in which year? Answer: 1969. 38. Which currency is not included in the current SDR basket of the IMF? Answer: Indian rupee. 39. How many member countries are currently part of the IMF as of 2025? Answer: 190. 40. In which year was the World Trade Organization, WTO, established? Answer: 1995. 41. Where is the headquarters of the WTO located? Answer: Geneva, Switzerland. 42. What is the primary aim of the WTO? Answer: Regulate international trade and promote free trade. 43. How many member countries are currently part of the WTO as of 2025? Answer: 164. 44. In which year was the World Economic Forum, WEF, established? Answer: 1971. 45. Where is the headquarters of the WEF located? Answer: Cologne, Switzerland. 46. What is the primary aim of the WEF? Answer: Promote public-private cooperation. 47. Which of the following is a publication of the WEF? Answer: Global Gender Gap Report. 48. The WEF also publishes which of the following reports? Answer: Global Travel and Tourism Report. 49. The annual WEF meetings are held in which location? Answer: Davos, Switzerland. 50. What is the primary aim of the World Economic Forum, WEF? Answer: Promote public-private cooperation. 51. The full form of OPEC is? Answer: Organization of the Petroleum Exporting Countries. 52. Where is the headquarters of OPEC located? Answer: Vienna, Austria. 53. What is the primary aim of OPEC? Answer: Coordinate petroleum policies among member countries. 54. 5 founding members of OPEC are? Answer: Iran, Iraq, Kuwait, Saudi Arabia, and Venezuela. 55. Which of the following is not an objective of OPEC? Answer: Promote global financial aid. 56. OPEC, Organization of the Petroleum Exporting Countries, was founded on? Answer: 14 September 1960. 57. OPEC was established at a conference held in? Answer: Baghdad. 58. OPEC was formally constituted in? Answer: 1961. 59. The headquarters of OPEC was shifted to Vienna in. Answer: 1965. 60. Which country was the first to join OPEC after its formation? Answer: Qatar. 1961. 61. Which of the following countries is not a member of OPEC as of 2025? Answer: Indonesia. It suspended membership. 62. Which of the following regions has the highest number of OPEC members? Answer: Middle East. 63. The OPEC Fund for International Development (OFID) was established in. Answer: 1976. 64. As of 2025, how many member countries are part of OPEC? Answer: 12. 65. What does NATO stands for? Answer: North Atlantic Treaty Organization. 66. NATO, North Atlantic Treaty Organization, was founded in. Answer: the 4th of April 1949. 67. The headquarters of NATO is located in. Answer: Brussels, Belgium. 68. Where was the NATO treaty signed? Answer: Washington, D.C. 69. How many founding members did NATO have in 1949? Answer: 12. 70. Which article of the NATO treaty deals with collective defense? Answer: Article 5. 71. Which of the following is not a NATO member? Answer: Russia. 72. Who was the first Secretary General of NATO? Answer: Lord Ismay. 73. NATO's motto is. Answer: Animus inconsolendo liber. 74. Which country joined NATO most recently? Answer: Sweden. 75. The military structure of NATO is called. Answer: Allied Command Operations. 76. Which US president signed the NATO treaty? Answer: Harry S. Truman. 77. NATO conducted its first military intervention in which region? Answer: Bosnia and Herzegovina. 78. NATO's official languages are. Answer: English and French. 79. NATO's Partnership for Peace (PFP) program was launched in. Answer: 1994. 80. Which of the following countries left NATO's military command in 1966 but rejoined in 2009? Answer: France. 81. NATO invoked Article 5 for the first and only time after which event? Answer: 9/11 attacks, 2001. 82. The G7 was originally formed in 1975 as the. Answer: G6. 83. Which country joined in 1976 to make it G7? Answer: Canada. 84. Which country was suspended from G8 in 2014, reverting it to G7? Answer: Russia. 85. The first G7 summit was held in 1975 at. Answer: Rambouillet, France. 86. Which of the following organizations regularly participates in G7 meetings? Answer: European Union. 87. How often is the G7 summit held? Answer. Annually. 88. Which of the following is a key focus of the G7? Answer. Global economic stability. 89. What is unique about the G7 structure? Answer. It is an informal forum with no permanent headquarters. 90. The presidency of G7 is? Answer. Rotates annually among members. 91. Why was Russia suspended from G8 in 2014? Answer. Annexation of Crimea. 92. Which G7 summit saw discussions on climate change and Paris Agreement commitments? Answer. 2015 Germany. 93. The G7 focuses on all except? Answer. Conducting military operations. 94. Which country joined in 1997, expanding the G7 to G8? Answer. Russia. 95. The first G8 summit with Russia was held in 1997 at Answer. Denver, USA. 96. The G8 was primarily established to discuss? Answer. Global economic and financial issues. 97. The G20 was established in which year? Answer. 1999. 98. The first G20 summit at leaders level was held in? Answer. 2008, Washington, D.C., USA. 99. How many members are there in G20? Answer. 19 countries plus European Union plus African Union. 100. Which of the following countries is not a member of G20? Answer. Singapore. 101. In 2023, which organization was made a permanent member of G20? Answer. African Union. 102. The G20 accounts for around what percentage of global GDP? Answer. 85%. 103. Which of the following Indian cities hosted the G20 summit in 2023? Answer. New Delhi. 104. What is the main focus of the G20? Answer. Global economic and financial stability. 105. Which country held the G20 presidency in 2022? Answer. Indonesia. 106. Which country held the G20 presidency in 2024? Answer. Brazil. 107. Which country is set to host the G20 summit in 2025? Answer. South Africa. 108. Which financial institutions are closely linked with G20 discussions? Answer. IMF and World Bank. 109. The G20 was upgraded to the level of heads of state government in response to which crisis? Answer. Global financial crisis, 2008. 110. Which Asian country is not part of G20? Answer. Pakistan. 111. The G20 Summit 2023 in New Delhi adopted which declaration? Answer. Delhi Declaration. 112. When did India become a member of G20? Answer. 1999. 113. India represents which category of countries in G20? Answer. Emerging economies. 114. Which of the following issues was emphasized by India during its G20 presidency? Answer: digital economy and financial inclusion. 115. BRICS is a grouping of which type of countries? Answer: emerging economies. 116. Which of the following countries is not a founding member of BRICS? Answer: South Africa. 117. South Africa joined BRICS in which year? Answer: 2010. 118. The term BRIC was first coined by whom? Answer: Jim O'Neill. 119. What is the main aim of BRICS? Answer: promoting economic cooperation and development. 120. Which financial institution was established by BRICS in 2014? Answer: New Development Bank. 121. Where is the headquarters of the New Development Bank, NDB? Answer: Shanghai. 122. BRICS represents approximately what percentage of the world's population? Answer: 40% plus. 123. BRICS countries contribute roughly what share of global GDP? Answer: 25% plus. 124. Which of the following sectors has BRICS particularly focused on? Answer: all of the above. 125. In which country was the first BRICS summit held in 2009? Answer: Russia, Yekaterinburg. 126. Which annual event brings together the leaders of BRICS countries? Answer: BRICS Summit. 127. Which Indian city hosted the 8th BRICS Summit in 2016? Answer: Goa. 128. India hosted the 13th BRICS Summit in 2021 in which format? Answer: virtual format. 129. What was the theme of the 2021 BRICS Summit hosted by India? Answer: BRICS at 15. Intra-BRICS cooperation for continuity, consolidation and consensus. 130. Which Indian Prime Minister has represented India in all BRICS summits since 2014? Answer: Narendra Modi. 131. Which of the following areas does India emphasize within BRICS? Answer: all of the above. 132. Which year did India first host the BRICS summit? Answer: 2012, New Delhi. The 17th BRICS summit was held in which year? Answer: 2025. 134. Which country hosted the 17th BRICS summit in 2025? Answer: Brazil. The 17th BRICS Summit 2025 was held in which city? Answer: Rio de Janeiro. 136. Who chaired the 17th BRICS Summit in 2025? Answer: Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva. What was the theme of the 17th BRICS Summit 2025? Answer: Inclusive and Sustainable Global South. 138. Which new country joined BRICS as a full member in 2025? Answer: Indonesia. Which of the following leaders did not attend the 2025 BRICS Summit in person? Answer: Xi Jinping. What was the main declaration adopted at the 17th BRICS Summit 2025? Answer: Rio de Janeiro Declaration. One of the major focus areas of the 17th BRICS Summit was Answer: Governance of Artificial Intelligence. Which global issue was discussed prominently in the 2025 BRICS Summit? Answer: Climate change and climate finance. Which of the following was a priority area in BRICS 2025 agenda? Answer: all of the above. 144. The 17th BRICS Summit highlighted reforms in which global system? Answer: global security architecture and governance. 145. The Rio de Janeiro Declaration emphasized? Answer: global South cooperation and inclusiveness. Which Indian Prime Minister attended the 17th BRICS Summit in 2025? Answer: Narendra Modi.